All right, g'day, hi and welcome. Oh, that's like the cleanest fire I've ever done. I got a good fire going, you can't even see any smoke. At least I can't see it with my mask on. No, that's what you call pure flame. All right, that thing is possessed. We have it shut. I had to shut off the breaker. You shut it off, and it comes on by itself. That's the heat. Heat pump. Okay. Is it spring? This is how you test in Canada if it's spring. I don't smell dog feces. It's not spring yet. Okay. All right. So anyway, hear the birds shouting. It's kind of mild. I can hear stuff. Where'd that little bit of snow crap coming from? This is worse walking down my road. This is pretty. Oh, wow, look at the ruts. They're not too bad, but this is glare ice. I gotta watch where I'm walking here. That's one thing about this time of the year is it's like it's glare ice. I don't know if it's going to snow or rain. It might be both. So yeah, so I had yesterday. I didn't do nothing yesterday. The sun was out a bit yesterday, but the wind was really, really cold. It's that time of year where it's just so depressing because, okay, you're 3 months in. Okay, you're a quarter way through the year. Yeah, already March, right? And you're still stuck inside. It looks nice and sunny out at times, but you go out and the wind's just cutting right through you, and there's too much snow to do anything. So it's just like life is passing me by. It sucks. And yeah, there's that. There's that. But then one day the sun comes out, it's actually warm again. And then one day the snow comes back again. Plot thickens. I got some. Sorry, I had to got some blur on my screen there. Gonna have to clean that. Yeah, this poor GoPro is really, really dying on me. The battery, if we get a 20-minute video, it's weird. Like, I charge it up, right? And if I do a video for like 45 minutes straight, no problem. If I do like a 10-minute video, and then go work for an hour or something like that, and then pick up, my battery's dead. It's kind of weird. It's like once I shut off the camera, it seems like the battery dies really quickly. Weird. Now, somebody suggested, Reg, since you have two GoPros, a GoPro Hero 5 and a GoPro Hero 7, which you're watching right now, and they both share the same battery, you should just swap out the battery. It's a brilliant idea. That is an amazing idea. That idea is so good. Not sure who that was. I waved at her anyway. But that's a brilliant idea. That is the best idea that ever idea. It's a brilliant idea. This idea is going to be so good. There'll never be a better idea than it. The little tab on the bottom of the battery on the GoPro 7 ripped off and I can't get the battery out. This is me, guys. This is my life. This is my life. Why doesn't your stuff, like everything I have is broken, breaking down, or about to break. So I was like, why don't you just do this? Because that part's broken too. I'm going to cross the road so I don't get smushed. I'm in anti-smush mode. See how the creek's doing? Oh yeah. Water's going to be a bit high. I don't think we're out of the woods yet, though. Bad dodge. I'm not sure how much more snow we're going to get, but I have a hunch we're going to get like a couple of, like just right at the very tail end. Because like the saying goes, March comes in like a lion, goes out like a lamb. Okay. Usually it comes in like a lion, goes out like a dragon lion or something. And then you're like, we got cheated. We got cheated. We get like 3 fall springs. We're on the second fall spring a couple of days ago. And it's like, I didn't fall for it. Maybe you did, because you're silly and I'm not. But I'm not judging you. I'm just saying I don't fall for fall spring. Ever. Ever. So yeah. So usually you get about 2 or 3 of them where it's just like, okay, it's really nice. And then the same afternoon, it's like you got this nice sun. It's like plus 11 outside. Everything's melting. By afternoon, it's like 3 feet of snow. Dark, gloomy, cloudy. And then the next morning, wake up, it's raining and depressing. And then the rain turns into like sleet, and then turns into snow again, then back to rain. And then there's sunshine for about 12 minutes before the sun goes down, just enough to let you know that you wasted your day and your life. And then it goes down and you're like, I go down with the sun too. Yeah, so that's Canadian. That's Canadian winter. Heading into spring. Lovely. But there is a lot of people who have a hard time this time of year, that's for sure. They get that sad seasonal depression or whatever, seasonal acute disorder or whatever they call it. Sad for short. Yeah, we'll just keep it real simple. We'll put you're just sad, man. I don't get it. Like, I'm pretty good. I'm pretty comfortable with just understanding the world as it is. So it's just like, okay, whatever. So I don't have a lot on the only thing I hate about this time of year, though, I don't have a lot on my plate for today, but it's right at that humidity level where my back is starting to feel. I must be getting arthritis and stuff like that, but it's not as bad as it was 2 years ago, knock wood, where I could barely move, especially on a damp day. It was just like, felt like somebody put a 2x4 in my spine. It was just so stiff. But I think that was a combination of pinched nerve, the sciatic nerve, messing up my back, and then just the brute labor I was doing. I remember the day where I did the jackhammering. That day nearly killed me, man. I was so wiped out, and it's just, like every ounce of me, it was sore, right? So I got 2 days off. Not too bad today, but it's just like when your body's fatigued, it takes months to heal, and when you don't get that, like when you're like working 6-7 days a week, brute labor, it doesn't take much to be called brute labor. It's just that it wears you down so quickly. So you really have to understand how to pace yourself. Now the problem is the young guys, because I was a young guy once too, and I did all the stupid things, and I ignored all the older guys that told me, pace yourself, work smarter, not harder, because you're young, you're young and stupid, and you think you know it all, right? But then if you do that, you're going to be like me when you get older. And they weren't wrong. How dare they? How dare they? But yeah, they weren't wrong. So yeah, so that's what I tell you young guys, like, don't try to be Superman. Like, work at a pace. Never work at 100%. Work at 80% or 75. Something that's manageable all the time. And if you do that, when you get my age, your body's not worn out. Lift with your knees, not your back. You know what I mean? But your knees will give out eventually as well. Just be smart about how you work. I'm not too bad with it, considering my advanced age of 51. I'm actually way better shape than most people half my age. It's just, what shape would be if I really would have let myself go. You know what I mean? Like, I'd be probably in a walker by now. Like, I can't see myself, at 60, being completely hobbled over. But will I still be climbing trees and cutting down, topping trees like I do here? I still got to get this stuff too. That one's gonna be tricky. That I'm gonna need help for to clear some of that. But I topped that tree last year. That was fun. And then the one down there, I still got to finish that one up, but I got it almost all cleaned up. Climbing on roofs, getting the most of the ice is gone, but it's all coming back. I'm gonna have to smash that this week. So it all builds up right in there, right? So, but yeah, like when I'm 60, am I gonna be able to do that stuff? As long as I can walk around the way I am right now, I'd be happy with that. See, here comes the snow. See what I mean? See what I mean? It's evil. How does it know? Yeah. Yes. I didn't know. Well, I hate to say it, as sick as I am of shoveling and everything, I'd rather it snow than freezing rain because it's just safer. You know, freezing rain, of course, because that's what loads up all the trees. And then branch breaks, puts out the power for 3 days. I remember the ice storm in 1998. That one was brutal. That was like a month out of power up here. I was living in the city, but I was up here, I think the first week that it, you know, the power went out. So I was up here for at least 3 or 4 days. So basically, my mom and dad, God rest her, were running off of a generator for like a month before they, because it was so many trees were damaged by the ice. It was amazing. But yeah, there was stuff like that. So that's why I don't like the freezing rain and stuff like that. Too many people die in the freezing rain. Yeah, stuff like that. But this is just annoying. It's not bad. But it's not as cold. The wind's not as cold as it was yesterday. Yesterday the wind was really, really freaking cold. That took me longer to get down here than I thought. Slow moving today. Anyway. Okay. I'm gonna go get my provisions.